trying to stealth camp again because got some hail coming in, but found a use for this. I have my hands full, so the use for this, I guess it's called a fender. I don't know. I had my hands full, didn't know where to put that. I didn't want to get too dirty on other surfaces, but it wasn't that dirty there, and it held a little ice chest. What I did is I got my Subway stuff because they're gonna close, and I'll talk a little more about that later. But I got it packed up for dinner, and I'm gonna put it in here. Go out there and get some work done. All right, I just want to talk about a good reason, justification for having the Easy 4x4 flip top. Right here, I'm kind of stuck waiting out a storm. I don't want to have my car engine all day. I opened both windows on both sides. Wasn't getting much of a breeze in yet. So it was pretty warm in here once I opened that. Now, the other day I was stuck waiting for somebody to get out of work, and I left this one down because when I had them both open, the sun was just coming straight through this side, burning inside my face. So I know they sell the little sunscreen type things. I may want to invest something like that, but I don't want it all the time because I do like to see up. I think maybe if they have some kind of retractable one, I thought I saw something like that on Amazon or something. I think I'm gonna get something like that, but right now it serves my purpose to keep me cool, and you don't have to worry about where are you gonna store. You know, with the Easy 4x4 flip top with the hinges. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. So I just get off my car, undo the latches that are under there. Actually, you can probably see them over there on that one. On the corners, there's 4 latches, and then I just flip it. Let's see. That's the way the hinge looks over there. I haven't opened that one yet, but when they open, it just looks like that. You don't have to worry about where you're going to store your panel. I mean, it stays right there. You can even drive with it like that. So just another reason to have Easy 4x4 flip top lip. All right, here's some considerations for stealth camping in a university. First, I think if you have time to prepare, a small ice chest would be great. Okay. Now, you have to run out of the house. You can probably get ice at the campus restaurants that they have on campus. Most campuses have restaurants now. They sometimes do close early. For example, today they're not going to be open for dinner. They close at 3. So I was able to get some Subway sandwiches for lunch. I told them to pack it separately. I got these little like soup cups with the veggies, different veggies. One has the meat and the cheese. I got the bread on the side here. Couldn't fit in ice chest, but I think bread can last outside. Okay. We'll see here. And I even got the mayo mustard in here. So everything packed in here was a tight fit. Okay. I did get a foot long because I'm packing for somebody else too. I'm intending to meet somebody. But here's one thing that I did not prepare for that I probably should have. Is okay. Now I did fill it up again. I've been sipping here and there, but I thought, hey, it could be my drink for later in the day because they close at 3, right? But eventually it's gonna get soggy down here. Okay, hopefully not too soon. It's okay right now. It's been a little while, probably been a couple hours, but I don't know how much longer I have. If I had a Stanley cup though, I could have put it in with ice and it would have been still good and not even melted. Now the Stanleys, I just recently used one on a trip I was on, and it was great. I had some tea one evening. I didn't drink it all. I woke up the next morning. It was actually later in the about like noon-ish when I took a sip again, and none of the ice melted. And it almost had a bizarre effect that like seemed like when the ice did melt, it made it seem like it was just more drink. At least maybe it was just in my head, but I did like the Stanleys because you usually when I have a drink in my hand, I feel like I'm forced to drink it before it gets hot, right? Before the ice in it melts. If you have Stanley, man, you can take a few sips, put it away. Drink's not going to be ruined. I mean, you can drink it literally the next day, the next 24 hours. So I really like that. I had a great experience with Stanley Cups. But if you brought one out here, you could probably get your drink, have for later in the day. Like I said, so a small ice chest I think is great. Stanley Cup is another one. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, maybe I'll show you a little later on, but I don't want to open it up right now to get all the cold air out. But you can go get ice at the student store. You know, like, I mean, not student store, the restaurants at the student. So in the student areas there, they have a Subway here at the university I'm at, and I got a drink, right? So got a couple of drinks. Well, first time I went up there to the ice machine, full of ice, poured in a gallon Ziploc bag. That's another thing. I would bring several gallons Ziploc bags. I brought 3 with the intent of putting a Subway sandwich in each one and the ice in the other, so they don't, you know, like, so to prevent the water from the melted ice get into the sandwiches somehow. But the person I was with decided maybe we should separate everything. I did that, and like I said, the ice, I just had to fill up a cup full of ice, stick it in one of the gallon Ziploc bags. I actually did it a couple times because it looked like less than it looked in a cup. And then I had a little ice pack there on the bottom, and then I went in and put my cold stuff on top. And like I said, you can get ice there while you're getting your drink. And I definitely would, like right now, I did not put ice in it because I know it'll melt. So I guess if you don't have a Stanley Cup, if you're trying to save your drink, don't go with ice. Alright, this stealth camp is over. I managed to get a ride. It's about 7:45 and be able to go home, come back later for my car.